Hello, good morning students. Today it is our 23rd numbers lecture. So I heartily welcomes you in our today's this lecture, and we are in third lesson in which we so far found square root, and today also some remaining sums regarding finding square roots we just going to solve here. So now open your book at page number 61. There is assignment 3.2. Question number 5 is there. We already found square root so far by prime factorization method as well as by long division method. In previous lecture, we just solved question number 3 and 4. Both are same type of question and same method, long division method was applied there, and so many questions you have solved in homework also. There are 8 questions which were given in homework, and I hope you successfully solve all of them. If you make any calculation mistake is there, then just you have to count it again and verify what type of mistake you are doing there. Now again square root only asked, but they are fractions, means rational numbers are given there. So look at first one. 9 upon 25 is there, and we want to find square root, so make their square root sign, okay, because they are square root. Now very easily you can say here 9 and 25. So basically you can write here 3 square and 5 square, because we know they are very simple and smaller numbers only. So we can say 9 is a 3 square and 25 is a 5th square. So square and square root cancel out, okay, you understand. 3 square and root means 1 by 2. Root means raised to 1 by 2. Square root means 1 by 2. So if you open here bracket, means powers power multiply, so you can say 3 raised to 1 is there, means 3 is there. So otherwise you can just remember square root will be itself. Square and its square root will be what? Itself. Okay. So directly also you can write it is 3 by 5. So whenever orally you can solve it, just try to answer orally there. Okay. Otherwise you can do prime factor there, because number are smaller. In all questions, number are not so bigger, just like question number 4. Okay. Now look at second one. 81 upon 225 is there. We applying here square root. Why? Because they asked to find square root of given number. That's why. Okay. Again, I told you, you just remember the square from numbers 1 to 25. It's very useful here. Not here, anywhere. Okay, in other lessons also. So I know this is 9 square and this is 15th square. 225 is square of 15. Okay. So now as I told you, square root means nothing but itself. Okay, so in all sum you have to do this way. If anywhere given mixed fraction, then also you can solve it. Suppose I now solve number 6. 1, 2, then 6. So what is given there? Mixed fraction is there, and how to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction, that you know. So it is 2 integer 47 by 1 to 1. two integer 47 by 1 to 1. First of all, you should convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, so it is 1 to 1 into 2. So it will be 2, 4, 2 and plus 47. So it will be 9, 8, 2. So it becomes 289 upon 1 to 1. Now you don't know what is the square root of 89, means 289 is square of what? And 1 to 1 is square of what? Then you just do here prime factorization. 289. You just try. But I think it is not easily divisible by up to 17 it will not be there. That's it, one way only left. You just remember square from 1 to 25. So it is 17 square. And this is 11. You can verify here because last digit is 7. So obviously either 13 square or 17 square. And 17 multiplies 17, you can find 7 7s are 49, 4, 11, 7, 8, 2. Okay. So obviously here 17 upon 11 is answer. So whenever you getting answer at that time, square root should be removed. So square and square root can be cancelled out. That way you can understand. Okay, so it is very simple. Instead one number, here is fractions are there. So maybe at numerator and at denominator, two numbers we are having. And individually we just find square root of both ones. Okay, so remaining are in homework. So whatever left 3, 4, 5, 7. 3, 4, 5, 7. Three, 4, 5, 7. Okay, from assignment number 3.2 in homework. Okay, now look next one. Sixth, find the square root of the following decimals. Again, here is decimals given, means the points are there in a number, points are there. And you know, we have having two formulas, factorization method and long division method. But in decimal numbers, prime factorization method is not so useful. In decimal numbers, prime factorization method is not useful. You have to apply long division method only here. Okay, so whatever we discussed in earlier lectures, that you have to apply here. Only difference is there, they were integers and here fractions. Okay, that is only difference. So first of all, they here given 5.76. Now here you are having two ways. First of all, you just remove the decimal here if you want. You can remove decimal here. Okay. If you remove decimal, then you can say it is 576 upon 100. Now 576 is a square of 24. I know it because as I told you, I also remember square from 1 to 25. So it is 24 square. And this you know 10 square. If you don't know this 24 square, means the square root of this one is 24, then you can prime factorize here, but in rough only. So it will be 24 by 10 because square gone with square root. So it is 2.4. Then at last give your answer in decimal form because question is given itself in decimal form. That's why. Now same sum I want to solve by long division method. I advise you everywhere apply long division method only. This is quite simple number, that's why it is possible here. Otherwise remaining all sums you have to apply long division method compulsory. Okay. Now look at, same sum I just solve that way. So it is 5.76 here. How to make? From point only you just go there and that side. So here one digit only and that. Understood? From point only you just start to make pair here from left side and from right side. Okay. So first of all look for 5. So it is 2 2s are 4. Subtract it 1. Bring one whole pair. So here second step starts. In second step, starting positions, you write here double of quotient. Quotient is 2, so you can write here 4. Okay, now look here. You want 176. So you start that 41 1s are, 42 2s are, 43 3s are, 44 4s are, like that. And you can get here idea also that last digit is 6. So maybe either 4 will be here, otherwise 6 will be here. Because if last digit of number is either 4 or 6, then its square having unit digit 6. So that way you can estimate particular numbers, but not surely. You just verify and go there. So I just trying here to multiply 44 4s, means I putting here 4, so here also 4, means it is 44 4s. If not possible, then I will look for 6 also, 46 6. So it is 4 4s 16, 1 4 4s 16, 7 6. I got it. Otherwise I will check for 46 6 also. So it is 44 into 4. But as soon as digits from point came, you should place here point first of all. Why? Because we just enter in the decimal portion. So here also decimal digits will be there. So it is 176, subtracted, remainder 0 we got. So this is our answer. So you can answer here root 5.76 equal to 2.4. Okay. Try to understand well, nothing is different, only due to decimals here also come that. Okay. So now you can understand by any one way or both way, and you can write also or take screenshot also. Okay. Now look at next. Second number. Okay, it is given 146.8944. Now make pair from here only, that side and this side. Okay, so only here is 1, so start 1 1 ja 1. Subtraction over 46 came here, but before starting just make it twice and write it here. Make the quotient twice and write here only. Now you should look here, either 21 1 ja or 22 2s are, 23 3s are, like that. So it will be 22 2s are 44. So we just see here 22 2s are 44. 2 left. Okay, now we just getting the pair of two digits from decimal portion. So first of all, you have make point there, 12 point something, because we just brought it for third step. So before writing third digit, point should be there. Now here is 12, so write down here 24. Okay, at the starting of new step, you just write whatever in quotient there, double it and then write here. So that is 12, so I written here 24. Okay, now 89 we brought here, so again it may be either 241 into 1, 242 into 2, but it will be bigger. So just stay at 241 into 1 only, so 241 into 1. It will be 241. 9 minus 1, 8. 8 minus 4, 4. Now bring next pair 44. Okay, so next step start. Okay, now 121, so make it double. Don't consider point for putting here. So it is 242. Okay, whatever is written here, make double. Here don't take point. Just write or digits only, not point. Okay, now again if you place 1 here, then 1. So it will be 2421, 2421 into 1. 2422 into 2. If you make here twice, then it will automatically very easily come. So 2422 into 2. So it will be 4844. Remainder 0, so stop. So whatever answer you got, just write down. So square root of 146.8944 equal to 12.12. Okay, so actually nothing is new, only points are there, otherwise process is just like that sums given in 3 and 4 numbers question. Okay, let's find one more. Now I just going at last one, 6th one. Let's see. Somewhat long number is there. Okay, just write it down. Okay, it's number 6. Okay, 964.28809, 28889. Okay, so this is our sum. Okay, 964.288809, 288809. Okay, it's very good. Okay, now again make pair from this side here and that side. 3 pairs are that. Now look here for first pair. It is only 9, so 3 3s are. Okay, 64 came here. Now before starting second step, write down the double of the quotient. Quotient is 3, so write down here 6. Okay, again you either write here 1 then 1. So 61 1s are, 62 2s are, 63 3s are, like that. So it is 61 1s are only, because it is small number, it is 61, 3 left. Now bring here next pair. Okay, now before starting third step, just whatever is here, double it and put it here, 62. Now you try 621 into 1, 622 into 2. Minimum number will be 1. So 621 into 1, it's more than this. So by bringing here one pair, it is not possible here a new step. So whenever you bring one pair there and even you cannot go ahead, then you can bring second pair also. But first of all you should place here and there 0 only. Then only, just like division. Okay. So now for 328 it is not possible here. So I getting here 88 also. But before that you should place first of all 0 here and 0 also, and I place here point also. Why? Because as soon as this digits came 28 here, okay, instantly you should place here point because you enter in that part, that's why. Now we are having 620 something, 620 something, so it may be 1, so 6201 into 1, 6202 into 2, 6203 into 3, like that. Okay, so let's try here. Suppose 6 5s are 30 may be there. So try 6205 into 5. How much it? Try 25. 5 2s are 10. 6 5s are 30 plus 1 31. Okay, so we just reach very close to that number. So just write here 5 and there also. So it is 6205 into 5. How much? 31025. 8 minus 5 3, 8 minus 2 6, 8 and 1. Okay, now it is turn of last pair. But before starting, just look here what is there. Double it and copy it here. So there is 3105. Now don't consider point there. So it will be 6 to 10. 6 to 10. 6 to 10. Now if you want to place here 1, then 1, 2, then 2. But look here, this is our last step. And last digit is 3. Last digit is 3. So, sorry, last digit is 9. Last step, last digit means unit digit of 9. It is possible if last digit is 3 or 7. 3 or 7. So let's put here first of all 3 and check. If not possible, then we check for 7 also. Okay, because you know if last digit is from 3 and 7, then square having last digit 9. So I just first of all checking for 3. So 3 3s are 9, then 0, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 6 3s are 18. Okay, it is 18639. So 621033s are. That number only we get. So remainder 0. So we got square root here. So be careful here. How to go ahead? By putting 1 1, 2 2, 3 3 like that. And as you go in next step, number will become bigger and bigger. Okay students, so remaining 3 sums. I solve here 3 sums. 3 sum you have to solve and they are 3, 4, 5. Question 6. 3, 4, 5. They are in homework. Okay. Now try to understand 7th one. We are at assignment number 3.2 and page number 62. Page number 62. Just read the 7th one. What they want. Find the smallest number by which each of the following numbers must be multiplied so that the product becomes a perfect square. Actually, whenever this type of sums are there, by what number should be multiplied or divided, at that time you have to follow prime factorization method only. If what should be added or subtracted words are there, at that time long division method. So again repeating my all statements, if what should be multiplied or what should be divided, these types of sums are there, you have to prefer here factorization method. If what should be added or subtracted is there, then you have to apply or select long division method. Okay. So now they are asking what should be multiply. So let's factorize first of all whatever given there. So it is question number 7, 1. Okay. It's given 44. 44. Now just prime factorize it by 2, because even number are divisible by 2. So we start that way. Then 11. Then 11 1. Okay. So write down here 44 equal to 2 into 2 into 11. Now make pair here. So you know here 11 is it not pair. So if you multiply it by 11, it will become perfect square number. Okay. So they ask us smallest number by which each of the following numbers multiply so that the product becomes a perfect square. Sorry, it is 48, no? 48. 7th first. Just ignore it. 48. So it will be by 2, 24. Again by 2, 12. Again by 2, 6. Again by 2, 3. 1, 3. So we got here 48 equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Make pair. So this is unpaired. 3 is unpaired. Okay. So you should multiply the given number by 3 so that here 3 also becomes in pair, so that we can find square root. So now you should give answer. They are asking us find the smallest number by which each of the following number must be multiplied so that the product becomes a perfect square. So write down it must be multiplied by 3. Why? Because 1, 3 is needed there to complete the pair. Okay, same way, 7th second one in homework. Very easily you can find it. Just prime factorize it. At last, any one number may be in not pair. So that number, by that number you have to multiply. Suppose another number also there. Suppose somewhere you got 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. So these are in pair. 3 as well as 5 are on pair. So at that time you would say that you want 1 3 also and 1 5 also, means total 15 is required. So you can say now it must be multiplied by 15. Why? Both pairs should be first of all completed. So we multiply by 3 as well 5. I am talking extra now. Okay. So now same way you can find 7th second one also. Prime factorization method is must. You have to follow it here, and whatever is not in pair, that numbers, by that number only we have to multiply the given number. Okay. Now in 8-1, what must be subtracted from 4, 5, 6, 2 to get a perfect square? I told you. What should be multiplied or divided? Understand well. What should be by what should be multiplied or divided? Or divided to get perfect square number. So in this type of cases, you apply here multiply or divided what is there, prime factorization method. That's why here I applied prime factorization method. But if you are given by what should be added or subtracted? What should be added or subtracted? To get perfect square. So actually here long division method is required. Okay, so where to apply which method, that you can know. If you want, you can write anywhere, otherwise you will forget it. Okay, so in this one we decided or derived that by 3 we should multiply it. Now it is 4, 5, 6, 2. 4, 5, 6, 2. What they are asking? In number 9. Must be added. What should be added? Okay, so long division method here. First of all, pair. 7 7s are 49 will be quite more, so 6 6 are 36. It will be 15 minus 6, 9. Okay. Now 62 came here, but before starting next digit, write down twice of quotient. Twice of quotient. Now try to reach here. Obviously it is not perfect square number. Why? Because they are telling us what should be added or what should be subtracted. Okay, so obviously not perfect square number, somewhat remainder may be there. So now look here, 121 ones are, 122 twos are, 123 threes are, like that. Let's come directly 127 sevens are. 7 sevens are 49, 4, 7 twos are 14 plus 4, 18, 1, 8, 8, 9. And I think 127 eights are will be more, 8 sevens are 56, 8 twos are 16 plus 5, 21, 2. It will be 10, so it is more. So just right here 127 sevens are. So 7 sevens are 49, 4. 7 twos are 14 plus 4, 18. 7 ones are 7 plus 1, 8. Sorry, it is quite more than that. 889 is more than 962. So just stop at 6 only. 126 6. Okay. So it will be 6 6 are 36, 3, 6 plus 3, 15, 1, 7. Okay, 6 6 are 36, then 6 2s are 12 plus 3, 15, then 6 1s are 6 plus 1, 7. Now subtract them. So 12 minus 6, 6, 5 minus 5, 0, 9 minus 7, 2, 2 0, 6 left. Sorry, 889 will also work. 889 will work here. Okay, so 7s was right here. 127 into 7. So 7 7s are 49, 4 7 2s are 14 per 4, 18. So 889 will work here. Okay. Now 12 minus 9, 3. 15 minus 8, 7. 8 minus 8 is only 73 left. Now look here carefully. How to understand it? 73 left extra. So either we should subtract this 73. Either we should subtract this 73. Otherwise we have to add something so that we go to next number. Okay, now it is over. 73 is remainder. Don't go in deep. Sorry, don't go in point. Don't go in point. So don't get here extra zeros like that. Okay. So what to do? So actually it is 67 square plus this. Number is what? 67 square plus 73. So if you want to add something, then you should reach up to the square of next number. So next number will be 68. So you should find first of all square of 68 for addition only. But now they are asking what should be subtracted. In number 8, they are asking what should be subtracted. So this much, whatever left, that must be subtracted. So write down 73 must be subtracted. Okay, so that it will remain only 67 square. Okay. Okay, that is our final answer. Now they are asking to find the square root of the perfect square. So perfect square whatever may be there. So actually we just subtracting 4, 5, 6, 2 minus 77 because it is extra, something extra. So just subtract 4, 5, 6, 2 minus 73. So 12 minus 3, 9. 15 minus 7 again 8 in 4. 4, 4, 8, 9 will be there. So it's equal to 4, 4, 8, 9. Okay. So now you can write 4, 4, 8, 9 square root will be 67. Understand well first of all question. First of all go through division method. After completing it, obviously here something remainder may be there because it is not perfect square number. That's why they are asking what should be subtracted. So this should be subtracted. So I written here 73 must be subtracted. But after subtracting 73 what will be there? So just subtract 73, what is left? 4489. Now what is the square root of 4489? It is here only 67. If you make 67 square, it will be obviously 4489. So here give answer from remainder only whenever they are asking what should be subtracted. Okay, so you can note down it. Okay, so first is answer this, second answer is this. Okay, so here only in what should be subtracted type of question, from here only you can give your answer. Now try to understand number 10, sorry number 9, that was number 8, this is number 8. Okay, now we have to discuss number 9. Okay, what is given then? 4, 5, 6, 2. Again same number is there. Same number is there. So I think we should give directly answer now because 4, 5, 6, 2. Otherwise again copy it. I again copying it in next sum. Now you understood multiply or divided, prime factorized manner, added or subtracted long division method. Okay, long division method. So I rubbing it. Same number is again, but here they ask what should be added. So 4, 5, 6, 2. I just copying everything. 6 to 6, 6 are 36 here. After subtraction I got 9, 62 came here. So it is my new step. I placed here 2. Then I ahead 127 7s are. So it is 889. So we got here 73. Now it will ninth sum, not 8. Same number is there, but new one. Okay. So now not give answer from here only. Now understand actually what is meaning of this calculation. We have 67 square plus something. We have 67 square plus something. So you just look what is the next perfect square number so that we can reach there by adding something here. Because we want to add least number only. Not so many. Least number only. So understand we are on the way. We reached, suppose you are going somewhere. Okay. Now you crossed one city. You cross one city. And next city has not came so far. Next city has not so far. Now you stop somewhere. So you are thinking how much to be travel so that we reach up to next station or next city. So you should first of all count how much far from now the next city is. Understood? So now what will be next number? Next number will be 68. So first of all I have to count, I want to reach there. I want to reach 68 square because something should be added and we have to reach at next number square. So next number will be 68. So first of all I count where it is. So I writing here 68 square. How much? Let's count it. 68 into 68. 8 6 are 48. 4 6 6 are 36 plus 4 40. 8 is just 64. 6 8 6 are 48 plus 6 54. So it is 4 12 6 4. So it is 4 6 2 4. Okay, we counted 68 square. So we have to reach there only. Okay, now we have to reach up to there. Now actually we are where? 4 5 6 2 only. It is not important now. Now remainder is not important. For this type of question, what should be added type question. So now subtract how much difference is there. So 4 6 2 4 minus 4 5 6 2. So it will be 4 minus 2 2, 12 minus 6 6. Okay, then nothing is there. So we are 62 far from there. Okay, 62 far from there. So write down 62 should be added. 62 should be added. So therefore 62 should be added. Otherwise if you want to clear everything, then you say 62 should be added in 4562 to get next perfect square number. They are telling that to make it perfect square. So you understood? This is not important at all. In what should be subtracted type question, we give an answer from here only. But in what should be added type question, it is not important. Just look here at quotient. What is the next number? It is 68. So what is 68 square? Now we are not there. We have to reach there. So how much still ahead it is? How much far? So it is so much far 62. So we should add. Understood? Okay, now they are asking, find the greatest perfect square of 5-digit number. Greatest perfect square of 5-digit number. So first of all, understand what will be greatest 5-digit number? Not perfect square, only greatest 5-digit number will be what? 99999. All 9. So it will be greatest 5-digit number. So first of all, write it, that not answer. We have to look for greatest perfect square 5-digit number. Greatest perfect square 5-digit number. But first of all, only 5-digit number which is greatest. So write down greatest 5-digit number is 99999. Even you add 1, then it will become 6-digit number. So it is greatest one. Now they want to ask us which one will be greatest perfect square number. So let's look here. Approximately it is near to which perfect square number. So first of all, we will find it. So now I just starting the long division method. Why have we written 9 5 times? Because they are asking greatest 5-digit number. So it is greatest 5-digit number. Now we want greatest 5-digit number which is perfect square. So we have to try to find first of all square root. So first of all 3 3s are 9. It's over. One whole pair came. Now before starting next digit, just write down double of quotient. So it is 6. Okay, now look here. Either 61 ones are, 62 twos are, 63. But 62 twos are will be more. So I stay at 61 ones are only. So it will be 6, 9 minus 1, 8, 9 minus 6, 3. One next pair came here. Now, before starting next digit, just write here whatever is here and double it. So it is 62. Now, either you look for 621 into 1, 622 into 2, means whatever you put, just put there. So 621 into 1, 622 into 2, 623 into 3, likewise. It is quite longer number. Let's directly jump to 625 into 5. Whatever maybe try. 5 5s are 25, 2. 5 2s are 10 plus 2, 12. 6 5s are 30 plus 1, 31. So still we far from that number. So try 6 to 6 into 6. 6 to 6 into 6. 6 6 are 36. 3. 6 2s are 12 plus 3, 15. 6 6 are 36 plus 1, 37. Okay, verify once. 36, 3, 12 plus 15, 1, 37. Okay. So it will be 6 to 6 into 6. So 3, 7, 5, 6. So 9 minus 6, 3. 9 minus 5, 4. 8 minus 7, 1. So remainder we got 1, 4, 3 in question number 10. Okay. Now they are asking which is the greatest 5-digit perfect square number. First of all, try to understand. This is the question to be understood well. All these questions. Because means something should be subtracted because we cannot go ahead. We cannot add here. Why? Because if we add even a 1, it will be a 6-digit number. Now we are in 5-digit number. So if we subtract this extra 143, then whatever be number there, it will be perfect square number. So this extra 143 should be subtracted. Okay, so this question is just like number 8. Just like number 8. There also we subtracted something. They ask, here also we have to subtract this extra 143 so that we can get 5-digit biggest perfect square number. So I subtracting 99999 minus 143. So it will be 9 minus 3 6, 9 minus 4 5, 9 minus 1 8 and 2 9 extra. So now you can say 99856 is whatever they ask in 10 number, greatest perfect square number of 5-digit. So it is greatest perfect square 5-digit number. Okay, understand well. Means we have to subtract something. Actually 5 times 9 is perfect square number. That's why okay, so this is our answer here. So this type of question you should remember somewhat, and you can keep these numbers in asterisk also, so that you know these types of questions are quite different. We have to understand them well first of all, and somewhat to be remember also. Okay. Now they are asking in 11, find the smallest number by which 235,445 must be divided. Sorry, must be multiplied. 3888 must be multiplied so that the product becomes a perfect square. Now must be multiplied or must be divided. In that manner, prime factorization method is not long division method. Understood? So let's do here prime factorization method. 3888. Okay, now we are at number 11. Previous one was 10. 3 times 8. Why here I doing prime factorization method? Because it is what should be multiply or what should be divide type of sum. If added or subtracted type sum, at that time long division. That's why I have given to you not also. Okay, now it is divisible by 2 because even number. So 2 1s are 2, 9, 4, 4. Again 2 9s are 18, 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4. Again by 2, 2 4s are 8. Now 8, 1 left, 17, 2 8s are 16, 12, 2 6 are 12. Again 2, 2 4 3. Now it is not divisible by 2, but 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 3 9, so divisible by 3. 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are. Now it is divisible by 3, 27, divisible by 3, 9, divisible by 3, 3, and divisible by 3, 1. Now write everything. I just writing 3888 equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 4 times, 3 5 times, into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, 2 4 times, 3 5 times. Now make pair here. You can see here one number, last 3 is unpaired. Last number is unpaired. Okay. If you make here pair, of 3, then 1 3 is required. So we should multiply the given number by 3 so that all numbers will be in pair so that it will become perfect square number. Okay. So now you just understand what is missing, what is we want. So it is only 3. So you can say according to their statement only, they are telling what by which number it must be multiplied. So look, it must be multiplied by 3. It must be multiplied by 3. Why? I explain again. Because we want here perfect square number, but 1 3 is left, that is not in pair. For making it paired, we have to multiply the given number by 3 so that 1 extra 3 be there. So everywhere pair is formed. Understood? So up to 11 only we just keep our today's lecture. Okay, from number 12 we will solve in next lectures. Today's homework I reminding you again from same exercise 3.2, question number 5, 3, 4, 5, 7. Question number 6, 2, 4, 5. Question number 7, 2. Okay, so 4 plus 3, 7 plus 1, total 8 sums given in homework. But before doing that homework, you should do first of all, or you should solve first of all those sums which are solved here only. Then only to try the sums which are given in homework. Okay, so I think you understood and enjoy the lecture today, and we will meeting soon in next lecture number 24. Okay, with remaining sums and maybe new topic of cube root also. Okay students, thank you very much.